Hey, a pleasant good morning from the Legacy Initiative. Uh, this is Gerard again. I was actually on a break for almost a week, and it was not that I wanted to be on a break. I was just too busy. I was just going through hell, and it was hard to even put out anything. It was hard. I didn't even have the space to even do it. I just went through a really crazy week and a half. But nonetheless, or whatever, this message is actually about it's basically saying that you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. I'm actually driving right now, and I know it's kind of dangerous, but I need to put out a video. I've been burning with this desire for this actual message, and I just couldn't get it out. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go another second, another day without getting this thing out there. So the message is the scripture reading is actually coming from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9, and it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Right? And so basically, what it's actually about is basically just saying that, we going through this rough time. We trying our best to make it happen and do all these things. And a lot of times, like, we're actually lost. We're confused. We don't even know what to even do, so we could be on the right path. And it's like, right now, I feel like what God was trying to show me in the midst of everything is that I'm not alone. Even in everything that I'm going through in myself or whatever, that I'm not alone. Like, He's with me. People could forsake you. People could go this way, go that way. Even in your marriages, in your relationships, even in your family life and stuff. People could go here, there, whatever, and they might leave you. But you're not alone, because God is never changing. He doesn't change. He stays right where He is. Like, if you need Him, He's right there. Like, literally, you just like look over to your shoulder, and like how in the cartoons they'll show you the angel and the devil, and it's like God is like, "Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here waiting for you. Whenever you need me, I'm here." Not trying to say that just because you say you need Him now, whatever, He's gonna basically act accordingly, or jump to your beck and call immediately, because it takes a little bit of time. The longer you take to learn the lesson, or to be delivered from a particular situation, like even our depression and stuff, and our hard, tough life, like, the longer it takes for us to actually learn the lesson that we're going through and basically have faith in Him and all that stuff, like, is the longer it's going to take for us to deal with it. So every time we dip back in depression, it's hard. It gets harder, because you can't give up on this thing. It's all like I always say, it's always in your mind. You can't give up on this thing. You got to keep on pushing through this thing. And it's like, this morning, I woke up almost like with this fire, because I told myself that regardless of what happens in my life, I'm going to trust God. Like, you know what? I'm going to trust God in my relationship. I'm going to trust God in my family. I'm going to trust God in my business, in every aspect of my life. I'm going to trust God. And that's the one thing I've been like meditating on for like the past 2-3 days, is like, I'm going to trust God. Like, I got to get to that point where I trust Him, like, blindly. Like, I trust Him blindly to know that I'm not going to die. There is no way that I'm going to die anytime soon if God is putting me through all this. Or not even saying that God is putting me through it, but He's allowing me to go through everything that I'm going through, right? And it's like, so I know I'm not going to die, right? And then I basically had this word. I was reading my Bible, and what He said to me was like, basically, I'm trying to remember, this was a scripture. I had it. It was like, basically, He's going to take care of all my problems and all my needs, right? Unto the abundance of the abundance of the glory of Christ Jesus. I know I'm chopping it up right now, but I don't have it on top of my head. But it was like, I've watched situations in my life where, like, He has provided crazily for me, and I don't even like it. Like, the way He did it or whatever was that there was no other way to say that God didn't do it. So it was almost like I had to be in this position, almost like where I had to just give Him praise, literally, for it. Like, I literally just danced around, like, saying, "God, thank you," because He did so much for me or whatever in a short period of time. And like, I felt like I was at my wit's end. But hey, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm still here, kicking, moving. As you can see, like, in this video that I'm giving you guys right now, I'm actually smiling in it, and I'm telling you that I'm actually going through hell. I'm going through hell, and I'm praising God in the midst of all this stuff. Like, like, I don't know, like, I know that by the end of this day or whatever, my day is going to be horrible, right? And I know that the power is in the tongue, and I'm basically speaking it, right? But it's like almost impossible for me to be so hyped up on God or whatever right now for what he has done and what he's doing in my life right now, that by the end of the day that I'm not going to be attacked. So like, I'm actually like in this moment of actually talking to you guys and actually like giving God the glory right now for everything that he has been doing in my life or whatever. Like, I know that there is going to be hell coming very shortly for me. And like, it's crazy because I'm like, okay, I know it's coming, so I'm not even afraid of it. Like, I'm like more along the lines of, I'm going to walk through my hell right now or whatever, because it's going to pass. Like, it's just a season. Like, this thing is going to be past. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go sleep. And you know what? There'll be another day for me to go and give God glory. I'm actually about to go and pronounce something or whatever. And I mean, this might not be the perfect time for me to even say this or whatever, you know, because you shouldn't really speak it out or whatever. But like, but you know what? I'm not going to say it in its fullness, right? But what I'm going to say is that in my previous videos, I would say that I'm not trying to convert anybody, and I'm not trying to pressure them with God, and in a way that I'm not, but at the same point in time, I'm actually at that point now where I'm giving it all to God right now, right? Like, I'm actually getting emotional right now, because like the happiness and the thrill and this power that's inside me right now, like I'm like, it's real, like it's coming down, like the tears are in my eyes right now, like I gotta, it's crazy, but it's like I already know, like, dude, like I just want to do everything right now for God, and like that's my focus right now, that I need to give it all to God. I need to be so focused on God right now in my life and stuff like that, to do the thing that I really want to do for his edification, for his glory, to uplift him right now. That is like, oh my God! Wow! Like, it's crazy, because like I have this burning desire inside of me, and it's fighting to get out or whatever, and I just need to scream. I need to scream about how great God is. And it's crazy. I'm like, right now, I'm not sad. I am happy. I am happy right now. And I am thanking God in the midst of it all. Thank you for not leaving me, not forsaking me. Because in that scripture, he says he's not going to forsake you. He's not going to leave you. He's going to stand by you, and you're not alone. And that's the biggest message right now, that all of us who are going through this tough time, that, dude, we're not alone. Like, at the end of this video, I'm going to go watch this video again, because I want to be the first view on this video, because God said that you're not alone or whatever. And I want you to know that when you watch this video and you see that one view is there, that first view is me, because I am with you in this situation. I am in this battle with you, fighting this for you, because, dude, we're not alone in this. But dude, there are other people that are going through what we are going through. There are other people that are, and I'm going to say it this way, but it might not be it. But it's like, there are other people that are suffering with you. This is not the end. This is not the end. Dude, like, it's going to do it. It's going to get better. I can't tell you the day, because the day isn't upon us. Like, it's not based upon our time, right? Like, I understand that. And I believe that, you know what, it's in our mind. So literally, we got to switch our mind that, you know what, we're not going to live in it like this. But then, you know, of course, life is so hard sometimes or whatever, that it takes a very long time for us to get fully delivered from a situation. And it's like, like, I'm crying and I'm laughing at the same time. It's like, at the same point that we're going through all that and stuff like that, it's just like, you just got to give God glory that you're just not alone in the midst of your situation, that there are other people that are going through this. And it's like, to be honest with you, it's like almost like kind of like I want to start like a group where like we just come and we just say, hey, I'm going through this rough time or whatever. Like, you could pray for me, dude. Like, keep me on your mind, dude. Like, say something that is gonna encourage me through my day, because like this video or whatever, we're gonna watch this for a second or whatever. We're gonna feel powered for maybe an hour or two after it, because it's hard. It's hard to fight what's on your mind, you know. And at the same time, it's like we gotta encourage each other, you know what? Because we're not alone in this thing. And it's just crazy. And I mean,
need to just stop and just give God the glory and praise for what he has done for me. Like, this is real. Like, this is not nothing fake. This is me straight up just opening up or whatever. Because if I tell you what I'm going through, if I really open up what I'm going through to you guys or whatever, man, like, just know it's bad, man. And I'm not gonna speak it or whatever, because I'm doing my best to keep it in my silence. Like, literally keep it like in the actual details of what I'm going through. But it's just like almost like everything, like I'm like in the midst of a storm, like literally in the midst of a storm, man, and I can't do nothing in the midst of it. Like, there's nothing that I personally can do to get out of this thing. And it's like some way I feel like God has just given me the strength and the power to like just stand calmly, to stand. Don't say anything, don't do anything, just stand. Just stand in the midst of it, you know. And I have to go back to that scripture, because he said, I told you not to be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Don't be dismayed. Be in good courage. In the midst of the whole situation, he's like, dude, be in good courage, man. I am with you. And it's like they say that, you know what? If God is with you, who can be against you? Like, what? If God is with you, who can be against you? And then he comes back and he says, hey, well, I'm with you. Be encouraged. That I will not forsake you. Like, he says, I will not fail you, I will not forsake you. What do you mean that you will not fail me and you will not forsake me, and then you tell me, then you reassure me again that you are with me? Like, oh my God, like, how could you say something so powerful in the midst of everything that I'm going through? And I'm like, and then in your head you're like telling yourself like, but I'm alone, like there's no one with me. And then yet he says, I'm not gonna forsake you. Like, what you mean you ain't gonna forsake me? All my life I've felt forsaken. And you're like, no, I'm not going to forsake you. Because you know the truth of the matter is, he has never forsaken you. He has never forsaken you. He has never failed you. There are things that you have asked for in your life or whatever that you want. And when he takes it away from you, he gives you something better. It's like my son the other day when he wanted chocolate. And I could have spent $75. That was like 75 cents for this chocolate or whatever. But I didn't have the cash on me at the time. I didn't want to deal with the machine or whatever. I had money on my card, but I didn't want to run my card on this little machine or whatever. I'd rather go to like a Publix. So I took on the Publix and I ended up spending $5-6 for more candy. But in the process, dude, I took away something so small that to him it seemed so big to him, and gave him something that was so much bigger. Like, we still have candy left. Like, he's eaten to the point where he's got sick of it, and then he still has candy left that he ain't even had. And like, that's the abundance that God promised you. Like, because he said he wasn't gonna forsake you. So, and he says he wouldn't fail you. Like, dude, who wouldn't want to be failed in one thing or request that they want, because God has something that's so much more for them? You know, because someone ends up something like literally, basically on your job, right? And let's say he's working at McDonald's, and basically they fired you, right? And then they didn't give you that, you got fired, and so you were leaving home, and then let's say you were catching an Uber, right? Let's just say you were catching an Uber, and the Uber driver basically tells you, well, hey, I just took a CEO to the airport or whatever for McDonald's or whatever, and he was like, if you're looking for a job, I got a managerial position right now that I need to be filled, and if you want it, or you know someone that can use it or whatever, tell them, give me a call and let's just see what we can do. And then you say, you know what, all right, cool, I'll go and I'll give them a call. You know what, because you don't think you're gonna get it, right? Because you kind of have a little doubt about it, but at the same point in time, you need a job and they're looking, so you're like, hey, let's go, right? And then the next minute or whatever, you go and he calls you, you say, you know what, man, I'm gonna give you that job. What? So you just went from, let's say that McDonald's paying $10 an hour, right? And then they turn around and pay you, let's say $40-$50 an hour. But you just finished crying over that $10 hour job, and now you got a $50 job. Are you upset? No, you're not upset. You're like, oh my God. And that's the position that I'm actually in right now, of the oh my God or whatever. Like, I feel like this this message or whatever today should be, oh my God, I am not alone. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up or whatever, because I've been like driving for like 15 minutes right now while talking to you, which is not safe. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it, but as you can see, I had this desire to get this thing out, and I needed to get it out or whatever. And it's amazing that I had waterworks and everything going on, and it's not intentional. I'm not a person that can just stand there and cry like an actor. I don't have that gift at all or whatever. Like, I gotta go and like punch a wall or something, give myself some external pain in order to cry properly. So but nonetheless, anyway, back to what it is or whatever. I want you guys to know that you're not alone in the midst of this situation. I'm going to post this video. I'm going to watch this video first to let you guys know that, hey, there is someone else there with you. I'm there. I'm supporting you guys to the best of my ability, even though I'm far away and I might not be able to hold your hand through the midst of everything that you're going through. And just more importantly, dude, remember that you are amazing, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you can do anything. All right, anything that you put your mind to, okay, that's the power of your mind. Okay, remember, dude, like, I love you guys. I can't wait for the next message to come, because if I'm getting messages like this, and just so you know, I've been trying to get my videos down to like 5 minutes. And this one is like 16 going on 17 minutes right now. And I'm like, dude, I'm so amped up right now. But I'm trying to minimize it, and just so much is happening. So bear with me. I'm working on it to make it nice and short, sweet, straight to the point to you guys or whatever. But remember that you're not alone or whatever. I love you guys. Have a great day or whatever. I can't wait to talk to you guys again on the Legacy Initiative. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like there's a surge of so much amazing energy that is going through me right now that I need to let out for you guys. But I'm going to go, and I'm going to leave you guys to your day. And I so look forward to hearing from you guys, seeing you guys. Just remember to follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.